It is so frustrating when your business isn't growing and you're just not sure why. In today's episode, I'm going to share a simple framework you can use to help get unstuck. I am Tim Fitzpatrick with Rialto Marketing, where we believe you must remove your revenue roadblocks if you want to accelerate growth. And marketing shouldn't be difficult. So thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. This framework that I'm going to share with you, it's a 3-step framework. Comes from my friend Ian Richardson over at Fox and Crow Group. I love simple frameworks and processes, and Ian's was too good not to share. He shared it a while ago on social media. I saw it and I was like, man, I got to share this out. This is so good. So, here's the reality. The quality of the questions that we ask is directly related to the quality of the answers we get. So we've got to ask really good questions. Super, super important. And Ian shared this framework about 3 critical questions that we can ask ourselves when our business isn't growing. Something to help us really shed the light on what might be going on, help us get unstuck so that we know what to focus on to help us get through and push through this roadblock. Okay, so here are the 3 questions to ask if you're not growing. First, when was the last time you grew? We got to identify that point in time, that place where we were actually growing last. Was it a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? There is no right or wrong answer here, but we need to identify when that last time was that we grew. That gives us the baseline of where we need to look at to try and start uncovering some clues here. Once we've identified that time, then we need to ask ourselves, what happened during those 12 months? So we identified it was, 2023, 2022, whatever it was. What was happening during those 12 months in our business? There's no right or wrong answer here. Again, just jot down everything. What was happening in your business? What types of clients were you working with? What types of things were you doing from a marketing, from a sales standpoint? I mean, anything. Get it down on paper, because that's going to give you as complete a picture as possible about what was going on during that time period that may have been driving that growth. And then the third question we ask is, what changed between then and now? That helps us identify the gaps, right? Potential gaps, or what's changed that maybe there's not a gap, maybe things have just changed. But armed with that information of what was going on before and what's changed, now we can start to look at where the opportunities are and start to unlock those growth and profit opportunities that maybe we've missed. Okay. But what this does is it helps you uncover really important data points, identify where those gaps might be or what's changed, and then that can help you then get unstuck and help you determine what you need to focus on to get back to that place of growth. So, super simple framework. I loved it. It was too good not to share. If you like this, go connect with Ian Richardson over at Fox and Crow Group. Want to give a shout out to him because this framework came from him. So I am resharing this. I did not come up with it. I love it. I am going to use it in parts of our process as well. So use it. If you've got questions, you can certainly reach out to us over at rialtomarketing.com. That's RIALTO marketing.com. The other tool I've got for you that you may find helpful is over at revenueroadblockscorecard.com. We help clients remove the revenue roadblocks that are in their way in 9 areas of marketing. And if you want to know which ones are slowing down your growth right now, that's where you can do it, over at revenueroadblockscorecard.com. Super short solo episode, but I hope you found this simple 3-step framework helpful. And until next time, take care.